I bought my first Rubik's Cube to help me deal with airport anxiety, which is funny to me now because an unsolved cube is a visual representation of the anxious brain. This handheld puzzle did indeed help keep me calm as I traversed the world's busiest airport the day after it had been completely stalled due to a fire and subsequent power outage, causing delays and people stranded in the terminal, and a shocking pileup of suitcases that greeted me when I walked in the door, all while gripping my newly purchased and as yet unsolved cube. I don't know how many times I've solved a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in the time since, but far from being a child's handheld puzzle, I now think of the cube as a metaphor for life. One of the things that really helped me embrace learning how to solve the cube was the realization that each one of these tiny squares only goes in one spot. It has a home. All I have to do is get the little pieces to their rooms and remember to keep them there while I welcome the other ones in for their after-school snacks. When my brain is a mishmash of anxious musings and panic pulsings, I take a look at my thoughts. I turn them and slide them and put them where they need to go. One at a time, I can reorient myself and not let any of the thoughts end up where they're not supposed to be. The knowledge of the steps, white cross, white corner, second layer, yellow cross, yellow corners, is useful when it comes to solving the cube. Knowing what I can do when my mind is scrambled helps me get through the mess of a panic attack or an acute anxiety-inducing situation. But knowing why and how a 3x3 cube works helps me to solve bigger cubes, smaller cubes, mirror cubes, all plays on this original tiny box. Knowing why my anxiety manifests in certain ways, or what causes it, or the best method to get this piece of my brain into this corner on the top layer is key to overcoming those roadblocks more consistently. If I make a mistake while solving a cube, I can look at it, evaluate, and continue solving without having to start all over. If I recognize when my anxiety is spiking, more than just hopping into a hot shower or turning on a playlist, I can understand the method behind the madness. But life is not always solvable. There's not always neat answers in tiny color blocks, but we can usually get close enough. I'm not the fastest or most efficient cuber, but I'm confident that if someone hands me a 3x3 cube, I can twist and turn it until it is solved. And so with life. I don't know what combination of events I'm going to get at any given time, but by learning the mechanisms, the hows and whys of my own mental health, I have confidence I'm going to do the dance well enough to get to a state of stasis, and then add a little flair, just for fun.